All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome. We're just going to get started in a minute. Just waiting for all students to join in comfortably, and then we'll begin. All right. If you can get my audio and video, just give me a hello in the comment box. All right. Okay. Okay, so let's begin. Hi, everyone. Hello. Good to have all of you in class. Hi, Deepti, Avinash, Vinil, Saurabh, Neeraj, Sukman, Nirmal, Dheeraj, Sahil. I'm good, Sahil. How are you? Hi, Ashwarya. Very nice. Good to have all of you here. Hello, CD, Babicha, Nirali. Welcome. Okay. All right. So today we have a slightly different article. We're going to talk of why US elections matter to India so much. Okay. So you might have heard of the US elections that are about to begin, and it's between Trump and Biden, the two main candidates. So why does it matter to India so much? Okay. Why is there so much interest here? All right. So let's see that very interesting article. Hi, Tina, Donna, Gagandeep, Jaimin. Hi, Shivam, Jia, Rohit, Khyati. Wonderful. Good to have all of you in class. Hi, Utkarsh, Jasween, Abhishek. Nice. Now, why do we do these sessions in the morning? The objective of these sessions is to ensure that the basics of your language improve. Okay, so we'll be doing 3 rounds. The first round will be a mix of listening and reading. So I'll be going through the passage very slowly. All you have to do is understand whatever is written. Okay, that is the objective. Just understand, try to use your eyes, try to grasp grasp the context, and as I read it loudly for you, just listen to it. Okay, the second round will be a speaking round. So I take one paragraph and then I will go 2 to 3 words at a time. You will practice your tone, your stress, and pronunciation there. All right. And the last round will be writing. So I will ask your opinion on it. You will give me your opinion, and you will also frame sentences out of the new words that we'll learn on the way today. Okay. So that's the objective. Let's begin. Hi, Sumati, Abhishek. Very nice. Good to have all of you. Let's start. Okay. Now, the US relationship is the most important of India's bilateral ties. What do you mean by bilateral? Bilateral. What do you mean? What do you mean by the word BI? Tell me, very, very simple. Yeah. Okay, so bilateral means two, involving two parties. Okay, bilateral ties, most important of India's two-way ties. Okay, trilateral will then be three, and so on. Okay, so the US relationship is the most important of India's bilateral ties, having grown in recent years on account of China's belligerence. What do you mean by belligerence? Belligerence means aggression. Okay, so US relationship for India suddenly matters more because China is getting aggressive. Okay, so to counter China, we need US as our ally, as our friend. All right, so in the concluding part of a series on the US presidential election, so of this newspaper Indian Express today, a look at how this relationship has evolved means how it has changed over time, and its highs and lows, irrespective of whether the president has been a Democrat or a Republican. So there are two parties, the Democrats and the Republicans, who contest against each other, right? One candidate from each side. So that's what it is. Now, why does the US presidential election matter to India? Okay, why? Let's see that. The relationship with the United States of America matters to India more than any other bilateral engagement, okay, two-way engagement, for all these reasons: economically, strategically, and socially. All right, let's go forward. American presidents can often make a real difference to bilateral ties, including on trade, on immigration policies, and larger strategic issues. So, in all these factors, America has a major say. Okay, so that's why it's very important. Good, Sadhna, Sahil, Shivam, Ansu, very nice. Dheeraj, Babicha, good participation. Keep it going. Now, outside the fringes, the mainstream of political opinion favors strong relations between the two countries. Now, what is the meaning of this? Outside the fringes, the mainstream of political opinion favors stronger relations between the two countries. It means that the majority of those who know about politics say that India and the US should have good relationships. Okay, Whereas outside the fringes means there would be a few who are taking extreme positions, right? Some would say that India and US should go to war. Others would say that India and US should be the best of friends in every possible condition, right? These are extreme situations. So the author is saying that I'm not talking about these extreme positions, but most of them want friendly relations between two countries. Yes, is it clear? Clear of this phrase outside the fringes, outside the extreme? Just give me a yes on the comments box if you understood this. Now, anti-Americanism, okay, so that feeling of hating America, okay, once the knee-jerk reaction. What do you mean by knee-jerk reaction? Spontaneous reaction, okay. Once the knee-jerk reaction, immediate reaction of the Indian elite, means the Indian upper class, middle class, and the upper class used to hate America earlier, okay, seems almost antediluvian today. Antediluvian means something that happened a very long time ago, very long time ago. So anti-Americanism, once very common in the Indian elite, now seems like something that happened long time ago. So now that kind of animosity, that kind of hatred is not there. Okay, let's go forward. The Indian diaspora in the US. What do you mean by Indian diaspora? The Indian population. Okay, the Indian population in the US is one of the most successful expatriate communities. What do you mean by expatriate? Expatriate means someone who is living outside the native country. Okay, so Indians who are living in the US, they are one of the most successful communities. Okay, so they are doing very well in life. And while their political preferences may differ, so these Indians in the US might have different political opinions, they all favor a closer bonding between their Janmabhumi or Pitrubhumi and their Karmabhumi. Okay, so obviously Hindi words not to be used in your IELTS exam, but the author has of course taken the liberty to use them. Okay, so between where you've been born, so in India, and where you're working, that is in US. Okay, now let's keep going forward. The reason for the drastic change, what do you mean by drastic? Severe change. Okay, the reason for that drastic change in the geostrategic outlook can be summarized quickly. What are the reasons? Why is it that suddenly everyone wants good relationships? India's first serious departure from its non-aligned posture, the 1971 Indo-Soviet Treaty. So in 1971, so during those times, India was a very good friend of of Russia, right, of the Soviet Union, as it was called earlier. So India's first departure, so a non-conformance to this friendly relationship with Russia, was a response to the continuing US tilt towards Pakistan. Okay, so back then US was a good friend of Pakistan, so India was a good friend of Russia. That's how it was. Okay, and the beginnings of a Washington-Beijing entity. All right, so Washington and Beijing began to have problems. So that's where India slowly started focusing on the US and wanted to become good friends with the US. Okay, outside the fringes, I hope it's clear now. All right, let's keep going. In 2020, it is the frightening prospect of a powerful, belligerent, and hegemonic China that has helped New Delhi build its relationship with Washington. Is this clear? Is this line clear? Tell me. A lot of big words, but the meaning comes out very nicely. Is this clear? Powerful, belligerent, and hegemonic. Hegemonic means dominating. Okay, dominating. Is this clear? Just give me a yes. Take some time. Yes? Okay. All right. So, good relationship, basically. All right. Let's go. Let's keep moving. Are there some doubts? No, not clear. Okay, so this basically says in 2020, it is the frightening prospect, okay, frightening possibility of a powerful, belligerent, and hegemonic China that has helped New Delhi build its relationship with Washington. So what happens is now the threat is not Pakistan that much, but China, which is becoming aggressive. So we have to take the help of US. Okay, that's what it means. Everyone clear? No questions. Okay. Okay. This word, the meaning is friendly relationship. Okay, beginnings of a friendly relationship. All right. Now, will the outcome of the election impact India's ties with China? Okay, let's see. Clearly, both Joe Biden and Donald Trump recognize the grave threat from China. What do you mean by grave threat? Serious threat from China, but their response may be different. Okay, how will Joe Biden and Donald Trump be different? Let's see that. While Trump 2.0 means that his second term may be willing to even more aggressively counter China, Biden is likely to follow a policy of congagement. What do you mean by congagement? Containment with engagement means you continue trade, you continue business, but do it carefully. Okay, now we will see three parts. We'll come to this. To be most effective, India's China policy, many would argue, would have to be customized to the US's response and coordinated with Washington. Okay, so that we can take best advantage, right? So if US is countering in a certain way, if we also do it in a similar manner, it's better. That's what the author says. This has already generated, as it should, a robust debate. What do you mean by the word robust? What do you mean by the word robust? Very easy. It has generated a robust debate. Good. Khatija, Anchal, Dheeraj, Utkarsh, Aishwarya, Abhishek, Avinash, Manoj, Manda. Good. Jia, Neeraj, Shivam, Vinil, Deepthi, Rahul, Sneha. Good. Good to have all of you. Alekhya. Yes. Robust means strong, something that's sturdy and strong. Okay, a strong debate. Now let's see. A rising power like India has three clear strategic choices. So how can we counter China in the best possible way? That's what it says. The three ways are: number one, hedging; two, balancing; and three, bandwagoning. Okay, now we'll go in depth into these three. All right, it'll be very interesting. See, the first one, the first strategy to counter China is called hedging. What do you mean by hedging? What is the meaning of the word hedging? Is balancing of risk is called hedging. So usually, say if you like to do stock trading, on all those who have done stock trading ever in their life would know this, that if you're buying a very risky stock, okay, then you will also buy a very safe stock so that you can hedge your risk, right? So that you don't lose all your money. Even if you lose some money in this stock, the other stock will make up some money for you. Okay, so that's called hedging. Okay, balancing of your risks. So the first one, hedging. A strategy of hedging offers the prospects of continuing cooperation with China on areas of mutual interest. So wherever you want to trade, wherever you want to have business with China, go ahead and have it, while building India's defenses and confronting Beijing on a la carte basis. Okay, a la carte basis means as and when needed. All right, so at a time and place of New Delhi's choice. So whenever needed, whenever you feel that there is a threat, at that time you can resist. Otherwise, don't always do it. Okay, a Biden presidency may demand continued strategic hedging. All right, so wherever necessary, you keep blocking, you keep resisting, but then in other areas, you can keep your trade going and keep your mutual benefit going. That's hedging, number one. Good. Yes. Next is something called bandwagoning. Okay, bandwagoning. How many of you have heard of the phrase jump onto the bandwagon? How many of you have heard this phrase? Give me yes if you've heard this idiom, jump onto the bandwagon. It's like saying everyone was celebrating ABC Festival. I did not know much about it, but I also jumped onto the bandwagon. Have you heard of this? Tell me. Jump onto the bandwagon. What is the meaning? What do you think is the meaning? Good. What's the meaning? Good, Utkarsh, Avinash. No problem, Jia, Gagandeep. Good. Sneha, Dheeraj. No problem, Tina. Very good, Gagandeep. Good. Others, what's the meaning? Jump onto the bandwagon. Yes, jump onto the bandwagon means just follow the majority. Okay, so if everyone's doing it, you also do it. Don't give much thought, just do the same. That's called jumping onto the bandwagon. Okay, good. Akansha, Shivam, correct. Okay, yes. Now, so bandwagoning is a defeatist option. Defeatist option means accepting defeat. Okay, that kind of an option. Defeatist option of capitulation and accepting Chinese hegemony. Okay, what does this? Capitulation means not able to resist. Okay, so that kind, not offering any resistance. A defeatist option of capitulation means conceding defeat. Okay, so that is bandwagoning and accepting Chinese hegemony, as in, yes, you are the dominant power, accepting that they are dominant. So if you cannot beat them, join them. That kind of a philosophy. But what will happen then? That would also include the US from the strategic options available. So you can't take help of US anymore if you decide to join China, right? And obviously, no self-respecting Indian would be comfortable with such an option, right? So obviously, this is basically accepting defeat to China. So obviously, nobody would like to do that, right? That's two. Now, what is the third option? The third option is balancing. So, balancing is the most challenging and confrontational option. What do you mean by confrontation? What do you mean by confrontation? Tell me, very simple. Confrontation. It's a confrontational option, all right? So confronting is to ask or have an argument about something uncomfortable. Okay. Usually that leads to a fight. Okay. So that's called confronting. I confronted my friend and asked him why he lied about me. Okay. Confronting, asking something uncomfortable and something that can usually lead to a fight. Okay. So that is balancing, most challenging and confrontational option, and is likely to be the preferred option of the Trump presidency. So Trump likes to do this. India is not in a position to balance China on its own, right? Because China probably has more military power, more trade power, and so on. And balancing, so what kind of balancing? Soft and hard. It can be economic, it can be diplomatic, it can be military, would demand building a coalition with the US and other like minded states. So basically, it says that if China is taking a soft aggressive step, India also takes a soft step. If China is taking a hard step, you also take a hard step, and so on. But to do this balancing properly, India can't do it on its own. So we need friendship, coalition, partnership with other countries like the US and other like minded states, other similar countries that also want to counter China. Is this clear? Is the entire article clear? Give me a clear in the comments box if you understood. What are the three strategies that India can adopt? What Biden is going to do? What Trump is going to do? Why, as such, the results of the US election matter to India? Just give me a clear or a yes on the comments box if you got this. Yeah? Okay. All right. Good. So now I want you to give me your opinion on this. Okay. Good. Sona, Neeraj, Manoj. Good. Sana, Janardana, Akansha, Saurabh, Rohit, Abhishek, Gagandeep, Sneha. Very nice. Good. Now go ahead and tell me your opinion. What do you think? What should be the best option? You can tell me about that. Should it be um, out of these three? What do you think? Hedging, balancing, bandwagoning, or do you think that should not matter to us much? We need not necessarily take the help of the US. We can also take the help of some other country. Or you can say that I think India is capable of countering China on its own. Okay, up to you. But give me your opinion. Express whatever you think in words. That is the objective. The objective is not to see, what kind of an opinion you give, but more of how you are expressing it. Everyone, good, Sana. You have your exam today. All the best. Just be yourself. No, there's no hack or shortcut as such. Just be yourself. Speak naturally, confidently, and trust your preparation. Don't fall into instinct. Trust your preparation. Okay, mainly. Tell me, what do you think about this? What's your opinion? It's a little difficult, I know. But maybe understanding the meaning is not so difficult here. As in, the words are indeed a little advanced, but the meaning overall is clear. And give me your opinion. What happened? Where are you getting stuck? Maybe you're thinking too much. Good. So Gagandeep says, I think balancing is the best opinion. We should take steps carefully to counter China. Okay, good. Tell me opinions. Balancing, yes, but why? Why balancing, Sneha? What do you think? Utkarsh, according to me, China already has become a threat for the whole world and no country alone can resist it, even on strategic fronts. So we need collaboration with other countries like the US. Very good, nice one. Balancing is a better option. India needs to play safe, good. We should be hedging. Okay, hedging the China, no the before names of countries except a few like the US, UK, and so on. But otherwise, you will not put the before countries. Good, Abhishek. Manoj, balanced coalition, good word. Khatija, balancing from this three, these three. Okay. Sana, in my perspective, India is strong enough to handle China and having a helping hand is always better. Good. What does Saurabh say? I believe we should take the help of the US to defeat China. But the other reason is that there are many Indians who are settled in the US, and if they don't consider India, then they might lose their vote bank. Okay. All right. Others, think. Why is it so difficult? Due to corona crisis, Indian economy has been deteriorating. That is why we need help. Good one. Good one. Nice. Makes sense. Okay. Okay. All right. All right. Neeraj, Dheeraj, Nasama, Tina. Good one. Okay. So now what we'll do is we'll do a quick round of speaking now. All right. Let us do this particular paragraph because it has the actual content. So let's do this particular paragraph. Okay. So if someone asks you, will the outcome of the election impact India's ties with China? If someone asks you this question, how are you going to express? You're going to express it in this way. Okay. But you have to repeat after me now. All right. Clearly, when you say clearly, it's obvious, right? So you're going to show it in your voice. Obviously, clearly, both Joe Biden and Donald Trump recognize the grave threat from China. Punch down the word grave, make it sound serious. Recognize the grave threat from China. But their response may be different. Repeat, but their response may be different. While Trump 2.0 may be willing to even more aggressively counter China, Biden is likely to follow a policy of congagement, which is containment with engagement. Containment with engagement. Yes, all of you repeating after me, just give me yes on the box if you're repeating after me. Others, good. Shivani, Murtaza, Jia, Abhishek, Avinash. Abhishek, the name is China's Republic. No, so only if you say the Republic of China, only then you will put the. Okay, when you're saying only China, you will just keep China. Yes, doing it? Okay. Now, next paragraph. To be most effective, so you're going to punch the word most, okay, because it's an intensifier. To be most effective, India's China policy, many would argue, would have to be customized to the US's response and coordinated with Washington. Voice down at the end, and coordinated with Washington. This has already generated as it should, a robust debate. A robust, a strong debate, punch it up, a robust debate. One more. A rising power like India has three clear strategic choices: hedging, balancing, or bandwagoning. Okay? Good. Neeraj, Abdul, good to have you in class. Jaswinder. Yeah. Okay. Now we will do one line, the first line out of all the options. Okay? A strategy of hedging, loudly, offers the prospects of continuing cooperation with China on areas of mutual interest, loudly, while building India's defenses and confronting Beijing on a la carte basis. Okay? Now, next one. Bandwagoning is a defeatist option. So it should show in your voice, defeated, right? So you're down. So you'll say, bandwagoning is a defeatist option of capitulation, being submissive, okay? Accepting defeat, of capitulation, and accepting Chinese hegemony. And accepting Chinese hegemony. Okay. Third one. Balancing. Now this is an attractive option. So again, your voice should be up, your voice should be enthusiastic. Balancing is the most challenging and confrontational option, and is likely to be the preferred option of the Trump presidency. Likely to be the preferred option of the Trump presidency. Clear, everyone? Hegemony means dominance. Just type done on the comments box if you all repeat it after me with the right pauses, stresses, pronunciation, and you just didn't read it. Okay, blank in a blank, dull tone, but you actually varied your tone. Yes? Just give me a yes or a done if you did this. We will then move to word formation or sentence formation. The first one would be belligerence. Belligerence or belligerent. Okay, it means a belligerent is aggressive, belligerence is aggression. Frame sentences with this. You can also use it for people. You can say that my friend's belligerent attitude in debates cost him that competition. Okay, so my friend's belligerent way of speaking resulted in a lower score in the debate competition. Okay, too aggressive, so the judges marked him down. You tell me. You can say that my manager has a belligerent attitudes towards all his team members, including myself. Okay. Belligerent means aggressive. Belligerence is aggression. Okay. Belligerence being a noun, belligerent being an adjective. Very simple, very easy. Good. So Rahul is saying Indian army belligerently captured, aggressively captured. Good. Correct. What else? That was quick, Rahul. Good one. Good job. Next. Nobody likes my friend's belligerent attitude. Good. Put an apostrophe yes, but otherwise good job done. Sana says some people are belligerent. Okay, Manchester fans get offended very fast. Okay, good. Mumbai Police's commissioner is showing belligerent attitude towards Republic Media Group Good. Tina, my boss, belligerent character. My boss is belligerent character. You need an apostrophe. Okay. Many sports persons have a belligerent attitude. Good. Niyati, a rise in oil prices could cause countries' belligerence. Good, but not complete yet. Okay, I have to complete the sentence. Janardhan says it is evident that the decision of the current government is belligerent. Okay, says the opposition. Good. Okay, Dheeraj, Saurabh, Khatija, people become belligerent. Very nice. Good job, everyone. Nice. Okay, Tina, very nice. Okay, next word. Next word can be something that is regularly used. Okay, let us do this. Knee jerk reaction. Knee jerk reaction is used for spontaneous reaction, something that is very spontaneous, immediate. Okay, that is called knee jerk reaction. Okay, so you can say something like, when I heard a loud cry, my knee-jerk reaction was to immediately rush to the spot, but then I found out that my friends were pulling a prank on me. Okay, knee-jerk reaction, immediate spontaneous reaction, without thinking, you just do it. Okay, tell me some other examples. You will say that when the supplier was not meeting his promises, the knee jerk reaction was to cancel his contract, but the company later realized that the supplier was right. A random example. Okay. To do something immediately, spontaneously, without thinking. You can use it in positive context or in negative context. Good, Avinash. China's belligerently attitude. China's belligerent attitude. My friend is belligerently doing workout. So you can say, usually you should be belligerent against someone, right? Or to someone. You cannot say he's just aggressively working out. Okay, because usually you are belligerent to someone. It is more of a nature of a person. Okay, of a person, of a community, of a country, and so on. Next, my manager was expecting knee-jerk reaction from employees who made their mistakes. Okay, but why knee-jerk? Why will they expect knee-jerk reaction? It means something to do something in an unthinkable way. Okay, without thinking. Retaliation was a knee-jerk reaction by special forces. Good. Niyati, I know he was playing a trick. Okay, good. Niyati. Dheeraj, Germany's knee-jerk reaction to Polish bombing caused a major war. Beautiful. When I bumped into my old friend after a year, my knee-jerk reaction, very good. Okay. Shivani, having a belligerent attitude towards, okay, good Shivani, good ones. Knee-jerk reaction. Others? Quickly? Okay. All right, so now let's move to the next one. The next one will be, not sure if we have done this word earlier, but let's do it again. If so, very easy to use word, robust. Okay, good. Akansha, Anchal, Vinil, Sadhna, very good. Nice. Okay, Jaimin, Murtaza. Yes, very good. Okay. Next, we will do robust. Robust means sturdy, strong. Okay, you can use it for people and you can use it in other figurative cases as well. Tell me, robust. So you will say that we erected a um, robust boundary wall so that we do not have any intruders. Okay, a strong boundary wall around. Example. Okay, good, Khatija. Good, Rahul. Java is a robust programming language. Very nice. Strong programming language, not susceptible to risks. Good one, Rahul. Excellent. Tina says there was a robust conversation. Works, acceptable. What else? I saw robust debate. Good, good, nice ones, nice ones. All right, good. Narsimha, Jaimeen, Manoj, Saurabh, Jia, nice. Good. Decline to the pink of robust health. Sounds a little redundant. Pink of health, robust health, redundant, but good attempt. When my dress power. Okay, good, Shivani. Donna, Dheeraj, Sana, very good. Abdul, good one. All right. So on that note, we've come to the end of this session. I think we've taken a little extra time, but no problem. Good, interesting article to take care of. Good 3 rounds with listening, reading, and then a little bit of speaking, and then some writing as well with sentence formation and opinion expression. Okay, interesting. So that comes to the with that we'll close this session now. Thank you everyone for joining in. A quick announcement of the advanced programs in case any new student is watching, you want to know about it, you want to get in. I'll just give you the link of it. You can fill up the form, and our counselor will call you. This is definitely not for the existing members. Okay, so all the existing members, in fact, almost 80-90% here, right from Abhishek, Donna, Vinil, Khatija, Akansha, Sadhna, Murtaza, Rahul, Gagandeep, just in this window itself that I can see. So not for the existing members, only for someone new who is watching. And if you want to know more about it, want to get in, here you go. Yeah, all the best, Sana, to you too. Yeah. Okay, so what is the program? To tell you very, very quickly, number one, you have recorded lessons on the mobile app, listening, reading, writing, speaking, grammar, vocab, pronunciation, all of it put inside the app. You can check out the entire curriculum before enrolling on the store tab. The videos will not open, but you can see what chapters are there. Next, you will have live classes happening daily, Monday to Friday, 7:30 to 8:30 for practice. And on weekends, 8 to 10 p.m., we will have concept classes. 1 week per section, kind of a schedule. Okay, then we will have daily quizzes on grammar and vocab. That's also put inside the mobile app. Then you will have personal reviews as well. So we will have 10 full-length mock tests, listening, reading, and writing. We'll send you the question you have to solve, give it back to us for evaluation, and you get your report in 2 days. It's not just correction, it's a detailed evaluation, so you know where you're going wrong, what are the kind of mistakes you're doing, along with the score. Same with speaking, where you record your entire voice through an automated mode, and you send it to us. It's evaluated in detail, because it's like almost like the entire actual speaking test. You get a full report for that as well. So for doubts, you will also have some doubts, questions as you go forward. So how do you get them clarified? You get them clarified on the chat option of the app. So you can keep asking your doubts and you can get them clarified. Okay, so how do you get in? You just fill up the form, you get a call from our counselor, and our counselor will explain all the details. You can ask your further questions and then get in. Yeah, thank you everyone for joining in. It was a pleasure to be hosting this. I'll see you around in the upcoming classes. Bye bye. Take care, everyone.